a nice, relaxing stream of Starbound. This was not my expected stream for tonight. No. Not at all. Huh. Twitch, are you really going to just stitch those two together? Wow, Twitch. I'm going to have to download this video off of you and split my broken open roller coaster tycoon versus my relaxing Starbound stream. Finally, it's figured out I'm playing a different game. Brilliant, Twitch. Ah, fucking heck. So what am I going to do in this game? Probably go back. No, I'm going to go to the outpost, repair the bulldozer. I will probably upgrade the well, I might as well do the upgrade right now. Go into the matter manipulator and upgrade this to 5 tiles. There. My matter manipulator is absolutely 100% upgraded. Not a bit of it has not been upgraded. So in the last odd stream, I went and created something I'm calling the Merchant Wastes. I found another barren waste planet, and on that planet is nothing but merchants. All merchants. And this is primarily so that I can have a planet where if someone asks me, hey, I want a friend to have a room with glitch furniture, but it needs to be pretty glitch furniture, I can have my pick of over 100 different merchants. So, in the last stream, well, let me get out of here. I'll just use the mouse here as a guide. So, landed on a barren planet like this. Dug down, just went thunk. Put a few lights here and there. Built platforms all the way up to the top. Created a little house area on the top. Plopped down a teleporter. And then I dropped all the way down to the bottom and started creating a bunch of merchant rooms. Boom, 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 boom. So many doors opening and closing, opening and closing. Come on, I'm not playing Open Roller Coaster Tycoon, Twitch. Stop saying that. Update the bloody information. So, boom, boom, boom. Got a bunch of them down, but it's not enough. I don't have enough humans to get the human stuff that I want. I've got plenty of Apex. I've got plenty of Hoitel. I've got, I think, plenty of Avian. I'm not sure about Florian. I don't remember at the moment. But at the moment, I want to go to the outpost. Because I want my damn bulldozer back. have enough cards? What? Oh, required chips. So do I need to buy them from this guy? Okay, fine. Done. What can I sell this dude? Boop, 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 beep, boop, boop, doo, doo. Doo, 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 doo. Doo. There, got some of my money back. Money, 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 money. That looks weird. There we go. Okay. Repair. 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 And repair. Cool. Everything is now 100%. Ah, there it is. So as you can see, there are a whole lot of merchants going on. And because this is a barren planet, there are no mobs whatsoever, so I don't have to worry about there being any monsters or anything, so I don't need to worry about guards. Okay. So, boxed. And since I'm making these rooms even smaller than normal, let's go into here and plop a chair instead of platforms. Because if I need platforms, I'll just go in and manually do it. Plop. 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 Light. Box. Chair. Table. Door. Box. Light. Let's spice things up a little bit. Table, chair. I mean, I can also make these taller so that I could put something in, but meh. There's definitely more than 3 chairs. And they all have rent for me too, which is kinda neat. I explained in the last stream to Linux Gnu the intricacies of rent. Go the bloody hell away! Stop opening and closing my doors. Yes, go bugger off. Dear God. Well, there is a little technique to going and building various residencies for certain tenants, per se. And what I'm doing on an older bit of kit, like if I were to do this on my ThinkPad, my T61 with the Intel integrated graphics chip, it would choke. Oh, would it choke? This would just be way too much for that tiny little thing. Okay, I'm having a hard time getting used to the consistent sound of beaming noises going through my headset. The goal is to finish off all the or at least all the doors. If I can finish off all the doors in merchants, then I will have succeeded in my goal here on the Barren Waste. The Merchant Waste, I should say. And all of these are just generic merchants. So they're not specialty, they're not chefs or cooks. I explained that in one of the previous episodes. No, guys, come on. Stop that. Okay, let's go in and well, I forgot about making enough room so that I could actually put the thing down. What the heck? Shush you. Okay, so clearly I'm going to need to make these bigger. Oh dear God, what, wow. Ah! Ah! Okie dokie. Let's plop a light there. Will a door fit? Yes, a door will fit. If it fits, you must acquit. Okay, now I kinda need the stone, since I'm making this a bit bigger. That seems about right. So, Frostclaw, out of curiosity, is there anything you'd like to see me do in tonight's off-the-cuff Starbound stream? Any planets you want me to explore? Okay. Well, conquer the universe is not something I'm going to be able to do. There's way too many damn planets. I could technically mine out an entire planet, but that would end badly. I could also try and recruit more members for my ship, but I have a particular purpose in mind and goal in mind for that. I want to have at least one of every type of crew member possible. Plus, I want to have one of every species. Yay, a friendly ship. Deploy the mech. Really? Just a bunch of nothing? Let's go see the other friendly ship. Come on, give me fuel. Give me fuel. Give me that which I desire. Okay, only 50 fuel. Thank you so very much, guys. Because of that, screw your bottles. Oh. Oh, bummer. Let's put some food in your refrigerator, guys, because, you know, you might need some food. Cooked bacon. Nom 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 nom. Merchant, what do you have for sale? Nothing of use. Let me check their storehouse. Ah, bummer, that sucked. Let's go to this planet, though. I think this planet might be an acid planet. And that it is. Do I really want to do this? Not really. There's nothing really that exciting on Arctic worlds. I haven't been to one. Temperatures at the landing site are dangerously low. You will be beaming onto a small island surrounded by frigid ocean. I strongly advise you to wear a scarf. The threat level is extreme. I am currently looking for work. If I were working, I wouldn't be streaming as much. Plus, I wouldn't be begging for donations at my LiberaPay, which is down below. On the stream, in the video. Please, help. Help. I like food. Food's good. Let's just light up this island. It's nothing but ice anyways. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? Do I want to... What should I do? Should I explore the bottom and maybe find an abandoned ocean village or a active ocean city? Or should I explore the top? Jill helped because since I help out with the Linux Chicks and I'm a member of Linux Chicks LA chapter, kind of unofficially, I've gone to a number of their meetups and I help them with some of their activities. They're one of their partners and that hosts their meetups now was Verizon Digital Media Services in Palo Alto. Or not, Playa Vista, sorry, Playa Vista. Palo Alto is up north near San Fran. Playa Vista is near LA, between LAX and Santa Monica. No, no. Pictures are readily available. He's gone. So, because of their affiliation, I was able to talk to a recruiter there. But at the time, they did not have any open positions at that particular location. So, no bueno. And I'm just hoping that I hear back from the people that I have applied to. I have a tendency not to. Luckily, I have a wonderful mother who's caring and understanding and would like the garage cleaned out, who helps out quite a bit. Family is great that way. I don't think I'm gonna find anything on the surface. Stop that. No. Come on, get into the water. There you go. Yep. I've got went to college. You can check me out on LinkedIn. I've got certifications. I've got an AS degree. Spent 10 years working for the US federal government since I couldn't join the military for various reasons and that don't need to be mentioned on stream. I mean, 9 years of civil service versus 4 years of military. I think they're about on par. Would I want to be back in the federal government? Yeah. I liked my job. I liked what I did. I liked the people that I interacted with. With my Civil service. I think of it this way. One of the jobs of being a federal employee is to protect and maintain public lands, public interests, etc. In the case of who I worked for the Department of Interior that dealt with public lands and public resources. Also in the Bureau of Indian Affairs, but that's something else. So I think of it this way. The work that I did was protecting that which the military personnel was fighting for. That makes America what it is. National Park Service, protecting the public lands, allowing people to visit Yosemite and whatnot. Various national parks. Bureau of Land Management, protecting the land that and maintaining land that isn't being used as a national park. And those lands can be used for cattle, mining, etc., etc. Okay. Back at the starting point. Okay, let's go explore the bottom. Neat. As you can tell from the audio, once you're underwater, the sound gets a bit more muffled. I've mentioned this in my previous streams. So going back to I'm F4. I would never be able to be accepted by the military at all. I'm F4 in multiple standings. Basically, physical and mental combined. I would have never passed boot camp. Marine Corps was like, enroll anyways. Then they had me do the course and they were like, yeah, because they came with an obstacle course for us to try out at the community or the college that I went to try and get more people into the Marine Corps. And yeah, I would not have been accepted in any branch of the military. So my tour of duty as a civilian, as a civil servant, was out here in the California region. For the Department of Interior, formerly known as Minerals Management Service. Eventually renamed as the Bureau of Ocean Energy Management Resource Evaluation something or other. BOEMRE. Ooh. Ooh. I like this. Okay, let's go in here and see if I can get rid of some useless junk. I don't need sand. Gold treasure hoard! I was about 90 pounds, so I could have. I was doing well over 20 to 40 miles a day on a bicycle, but I have exercise-induced asthma. So as soon as you have me doing an obstacle course competitively, boom, asthma picked up. It was absolutely miserable. Let's see, do I have all the treasure? I think I do. I mean, even now, weight-wise, I'm hovering around 140, 160, depending on how much I eat that day. I'm 5'11", so I'm a little bit taller. Literally before I got my car, my bicycle had over 180,000 miles on it because it was my only means of transportation. Have you seen Empty? I mean, come on, come on. I mean, there's clearly pics of Jill, me, Empty, and at scale, and I mean, Empty's pretty tall, and Strider is taller than I am. I'm just not exactly 6 feet. If you ask Jill, you'll get some pictures from scale last year, and Empty's taller than Strider, I think. Pretty sure he was. Well, if I wasn't a pretty cool looking guy, Jill and Michelle would probably be like, meh. First scale that I met Jill at, she was trying to compile a list of Linux games, and I ended up making a list of them. There was a person at their booth, That was actually quite fun. I don't remember their name. They did have a developmental disability. I remember that. But nothing too serious. They were functional. In high school, I worked as the head Apple technician for the special ed department, primarily dealing with maintaining the severely handicapped division's Macintosh computers, since the school's head IT didn't want anything to do with the special ed department or Apple computers in general. So I ended up also maintaining some of the computers at the library, the high school's library as well. To be exact, the newest, the second newest Mac at that time was in the library. It was an old beige Mac that had been upgraded to a G4. My goal was to make sure everything was running the latest operating system, latest Mac OS that they could run, and just maintain them as well. I also ended up doing, there's a program out there called Kurzweil, which is a text-to-speech program, particularly for scanning text documents and books and then reading them aloud to people. And this is useful for people who have various forms of dyslexia, where it is literally letters on a page are absolute mumbo jumbo for them. It makes no sense. It just never will. Whereas having something like Kurzweil at that time, reading the text out to you, was of great benefit. They could various school books, English course, if you needed to, your professor or your teacher wanted you to read The Cremation of Sam McGee. Scan that into Kurzweil, and as an OCR document, which is where I got my first taste of OCR scanning. Ooh, what is this? Oh, hello, ocean. Where I got my first delve into OCR, optical character recognition scanning, because the pages needed to be scanned in such a way that the characters on the page could be optically recognized, letters and whatnot, and then those letters translated into words, those words then translated into an audio form. It is basically the inverse of Dragon Naturally Speaking, which is a speech-to-text program. Yes, actually yes. And writing down as well. can get letters confused. Okay, so there's nothing really that exciting on this planet, at least not on the bottom. Going up. I don't know of any program equivalent to Kurzweil on Linux, but I haven't really actually checked. Dragon Naturally Speaking, on the other hand, that is a different story. Think of it this way. Dragon Naturally Speaking is basically equivalent to me talking to a secretary back in the 50s. Okay, we need 150 widgets by Thursday to be able to make 150 thingamabobs. Send some quickly. We'll pay $150. Yours truly, CEO Jensen. As an example, so that the CEO can then work on more important things. Also, why should men know how to type at that time? Well, being able to transcribe something from voice to text allows some people to get their ideas onto paper a lot quicker and a lot easier, which is where Dragon Naturally Speaking comes into play. The other thing with Dragon Naturally Speaking is a lot of the ability for you to be like, go on your phone and be like, hey, Google, call Vin Stone. That was kind of pushed by the company that created Dragon Naturally Speaking. Now, that example that I gave you is not fully wholeheartedly because the company that owns Dragon Naturally Speaking is a patent troll. They own a lot of patents. They're very equivalent to Rambus and their RAM. You're welcome. So, Google and Microsoft have created their own competitors to the engine that powers Dragon Naturally Speaking. If you have an older phone and you do voice recognition on your phone, if you press a button on the side of a current feature phone and it says, what do you want to do? And you say, call Josh Walrath. And it can recognize your voice, and then it will call Josh Walrath if it's in your telephone contacts. That it was pioneered by the company behind Dragon Naturally Speaking. They gained a lot of money out of companies like BlackBerry and whatnot, which is why Microsoft went and pushed their own version of a voice recognition engine, and Google has their own as well. There are a few open source alternatives out there, especially as engines, and one of the best happens to be MIT's Sphinx engine, which is used by KDE's Simon program. And Simon is an open source program primarily developed by a German as an equivalent to Dragon Naturally Speaking. It does speech to text. The problem is I haven't gotten it to work very well. by work very well. I mean, at all. I've never got it actually functioning. I've not been able to get it. Forest, jungle, toxic. I don't want to go to a radioactive star. Why? Fine. So Simon requires modules that allow you to use it with various programs. There are Firefox programs or modules and whatnot. The biggest issue is it's primarily developed in Germany for Germans, so there's a lot for Germans. But when it comes to English, the programs that I use the most often, and you probably do as well, the modules don't exist or they're very poorly implemented. With Dragon Naturally Speaking, you need to spend several hours training it to your voice, training it to the intricacies of your accent, how you say words, how you enunciate. And that profile is yours and yours alone. And that's something that seemed to have been lacking in Simon the last time I used it. I'm not sure. I may take a whack at using Simon sometime in the not so distant future. But for now, I just thought it just wasn't something worth pursuing. Okay, let's go this way. Oh, hey, mushroom people. OCR is very, very interesting as well. I used it at work because one of the tasks that I had was to archive documents for long-term, for literally long-term archive. And these documents needed to be searchable, i.e. if you wanted to find a particular word or phrase, or let's say a recipe book, and you wanted to find anything that mentions bacon, you press Control-Alt or Control-F, you type in bacon in the PDF, or have it scanned so that every word's in a database so that you can go to its search function on the web page, and you'll be then linked to that particular document if you type in bacon in that search function. That's where optical character recognition comes into play, is being able to have all of the characters in a document recognizable by a program, and then you can link that, combine those into words, and then those words can be tagged, and those tagged words are bits and pieces of metadata that can then be used in a database. And that database can then be searched. Maku's journal. Florian found Birdman today. While Florian liked meat best, Florian also partial to eggs, so brought Birdman home. Regretting decision, Birdman squawks and squawks, and Florian never gets any peace. We'll kill Birdman tomorrow. Strange thing happened today. Florian changed mind about killing Birdman. Florian go outside in the morning to stab Birdman, make nice bird soup. But Birdman suddenly yell, "No! No! Please no! What about Yanni?" And Florian pause because not know what Yanni is. And Florian see Birdman holding up picture of Bird Girl. Very nice picture. Detailed. Like looking at real life. Florian tried to take picture from Birdman and Birdman screech like struck snot. After Birdman calmed down, takes a little stab in foot to speed up proceedings, Birdman talks about Bird Girl. Strangely, Birdman talks about Yanni, the same way Florian would talk about Afa or Razi. Like he cares about Yanni and Yanni is important. Birdman has feelings. Probably not proper feelings like Florian has, but Birdman does have feelings and thoughts in his bird brain. Today, Birdman says his name is Chihuahua. Chihuahua across cross when I point out how stupid that name is. Chihuahua. Funny, Florian not really want to kill him anymore. Florian wonders if other meats are ever anything like Chihuahua. Okay, I'm going to pause here so that I can go in and get something to drink. I will be back out shortly. I'm going to make this maybe a 2-hour stream. No, Birdman lived. That's the whole point of that story, is Birdman lived. So I'll be back shortly. I am back. It is 12 a.m. there? Holy smokes. Dawn seems to be arising. Good night. Have a good one. Okay, there we go. Bye, birds. Snow and rain. Holy wow. Wow, a pop top. It dead. Oops. Ooh, funky colors. Yay! a merchant. Ooh, eyeballs. I really am hoping that Twitch didn't combine some of my streams. What the heck? This is the first time I've come across this sort of house. Neat. Oh, acid. Yes. Now I have coffee seed. Coffee, 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 coffee. Yep. Yay! I have a friend who's going to follow me to their doom. Let's see how far I can get down. Well, now I'm getting a bit deeper. Ooh. Haha, sucker. I just want to see where I am. Oh, where the heck am I? That's a neat little bit of construction. Is my inventory full? Nope. I can take the gun. Man, that's an interesting building. Oops. I didn't want to close the Twitch dashboard. Let's open that back up. There we go. Twitch, open up. Get that back. Interesting. And that's a dead end. Huh, tungsten. looks like gold. Now my inventory's full. Let's get rid of a few throwing stars. That was fun. Do I have any Molotov cocktails? What else do I have that's... I've got a... Let's get rid of these water balloons. They're stupid. I don't need them. Oh, that definitely opened a bit. Oh! I thought that was my computer. What the... Oh God! Saws! Well, at least I'm not taking any damage. Ah ha ha ah ha ah. Who am I kidding? Do I have room for any more furniture? I could go for some more boxes. Whoa, more. Talk about s'more. There, that's all used up. Okay, why is... Boy, that's hella creepy. Look at that shadowing. Neat. Now this is where a flashlight would probably come in really, really handy if you were early on in the game. But I get rid of all of my flashlights, as well as all of my torches. So, looks like I don't have any. Whoa, I see glowy bits. Oh, core fragments! Someone mentioned that they could not get down to core fragments. This is how you get down to core fragments. If you're unable to find the number of core fragments up at the mine, you just go down and avoid lava. If you can. Ow. Ow. Down in these sort of depths is where you find some of the more interesting minerals. Like, for example, there's gold! Gold, my people! Gold! Gold rush! And on other planets with slightly higher difficulties, you'll find even more rare minerals the closer you get to the center of the planet. And they'll become a lot more frequent. The other thing is, and you can see here, there's core fragments here, and they're on the the foreground bricks, the foreground areas. So in the game, there's basically a two-dimensional or a three-dimensional plane. So you've got the foreground and then you've got the background. You've got something similar in Terraria as well. So I could mine these. Oops. Mine. Ding, 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 ding. There we go. Core fragments. Core fragments for days. Okay, so now I can come up here and boom, I've got those core fragments that were in the foreground. Now here, there are some core fragments, but I can't get to them. Why? That is because they're in the background. So you have to mine the background to get some of the core fragments as well. Why do you want to upgrade your matter manipulator? Because you can suck up lava. That's why. And that makes traveling down in these sort of regions so much safer. Ouch! Okay, looks like I'm kinda stuck. Ha! Wait, why am I doing this? I don't even have room. Okay, what do I have in here that I can get rid of? Let's just get rid of that. Get rid of that. good. Take all. And that looks like it's it. Back to the ship. And since there's no one chatting, I'm going to go back to the merchant waste. And just build. Build. And build I shall. Stupid son of a sea biscuit. Stop doing that. I need more merchants. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. Give them a bed. Right next to the bed. I'll fix the platforms when I get to it. As for now, light, light. No, people! Stop this! Go the heck away! Stop opening and closing my doors! Damn it! What the hell are they doing? Way too many merchants. Okay, let me sell some things. For example, this pink parasite hat. This weapon. Grenade launcher. Wow, nice. This. Whatever the hell that is. Oh, a shield. Shields are useful if you have a one-handed weapon. Let's sell that. Machine pistols are so useful. I'll keep that. Sell that. Get into here. Wow, I've actually got coffee seeds. Tomato, potato, pearl peas, potato, corn, carrot, sort. There we go. Nice coffee seeds will be really, really useful once I get a garden up and running on the barren wastes. A real garden. No! Okay, let's do that all over. Boom, 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 boom. How much is my food worth? Only 170. Bummer. Sell. Sell, 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 sell. Dear God, there's gonna be so many merchants. I don't think I'm gonna get rid of all the doors. But I think I've got plenty of merchants. Oh man, do I've got a lot of merchants. There. Block the stupid cunts from getting in. Now I can build all the places. If by the time you finish this stream and you do not understand how to build a merchant's place, I pity you. I am sorry. But I cannot do any better than what I am. If this is unsuccessful in teaching you how to build a merchant's house, there's no hope. Man, I could have probably made this much more densely compact than it is. Okie dokie. Ha ha ha! So many merchants. Didn't I start with 133 doors for that particular section? I think I did. I will not have to hunt for bloody merchants ever again. I can make some more specialized merchants in this barren waste. I can have some more specialized residents in the barren waste. It is going to be wonderful. It is going to be glorious. It is going to be sweet. And you know something? This is a very good stopping point. I mean, I'm at the 1 hour and 57 minutes, and I already did a 30+ minute stream of me trying to get Open Roller Coaster Tycoon working and failing at it. So, with that, I am going to bid you all adieu. Until next time, I always do a Starbound stream on Saturdays as a replacement for Scott Michaud's wonderful Check It stream. Do check his YouTube channel out on YouTube, Scott Michaud. Check It was an interesting series of him creating a chess-like program in the Unreal Engine. Let's see, Linux Gamecast Weekly, Linux Weekly Daily Wednesdays. If you like this video, the URL's there. Libera Pay, toss me a few shekels. If I get enough interest, I may go with some other service like Patreon, even though Patreon supposedly says it's an unsustainable business model. Let's see, what else? So, yeah, that should be about it. So, thank you for joining me on this relaxing Starbound stream, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.